Welcome to the lecture series. My name is Dr. Naveen Kumar. I am a faculty member of the School of Management, Krista Jayanti College. Today, I'm going to have a discussion on the title Design Thinking for Business. In this introduction, we shall have a look on what is design thinking. And before we start the idea on design thinking, I would like you to understand what is meant by a business and what is the purpose of a business in the market. In society, a business enterprise is an organ of the society. The aim of a business is to gather customer because customer is considerably the king of the market. The business purpose itself to serve the customer by solving their problem. So here we should have a call on the concept design thinking. Design thinking is systematic, intuitive, and customer focused problem solving approach. For an instance, as we are a customer for some products in the market, we may not have all the satisfaction when we start to use the manufacturer product. So that time, being the manufacturer, being the seller, they have to get to the shoes of the customer and to realize what is the real expectation of the customer, because we are living in changing environment, and to create the most required impact, it is must that they have to go to the customer viewpoint. So the first idea on design thinking is understanding the audience by the seller. Second, the seller has to maintain a close contact with the customer to understand what is their present expectation. So that information has to be taken to the table for discussion. After the discussion, they have to bring that exercise in real time and they have to act immediately, because we focus on the customer problem to get solved immediately. So this is the basic understanding on design thinking. At this place, we are going to create the culture of understanding the behavior of our customer, what they are doing right now and what is their expectation in the future, and as being the seller, what we are going to do in delivering their product. The best way to deal with this approach is to maintain a closer contact with the people. There are three concepts to discuss: concepting, iterating, and testing. So the first activity when you deal on with design thinking is pen and paper method, because the prime aim of adopting this design thinking culture is to reduce the first time investments into the development. So by doing the pen and paper method, we are taking a closer look with the customer and understanding their problem from their mouth one to one. Then quickly put those rough information into the prototype, and that prototype will be gotten to the action quickly. By this, you will get immediate feedback. You may have the opportunity to refine and test again. Again, we have to understand this is a rough prototype model to know the customer in detail thoroughly. Now we are going to take a look at the successful implementation of design thinking into the business. As we well aware about the company GE Healthcare, which involves into the medical industry. Getting to hospital is not a pleasant experience for adults, let alone children. It is a scary moment for any kid when they undergo the MRI scan treatment. So the chief designer at GE decided to take a study on how the children are feeling when they were undergoing the MRI scan. So as a result, they understood each children were feeling scary when they go through this process. So the chief designer has taken a look on the other side. Instead of keeping this wonderful technology in the scary way, why don't we have it in the form of a pirate island adventure? So they created the environment related to the pirate island. When a children is undergoing the scanning, they will be feeling happy because they did not feel that they were undergoing the medical treatment as if it was appearing to be a playful situation. So this way, the GE Healthcare had followed the design thinking model successfully into the business, and also they have taken enormous profit by solving the problem of the children, right? By solving the problem of the children, they are becoming to be successful in this medical industry. Is one of the victim which you can consider how this design thinking is playing a pivotal role in the business. Now we are entering into the stage of integration of design thinking into business. How this design thinking can be incorporated in product development. As from the beginning, we have taken into the deep discussion on design thinking. Design thinking is all about maintaining a very closer contact with the customer to understand what they are expecting directly from the seller point. And also in future, any change is going to happen, do the seller will address to that change? That answer also to be given from the seller side. Design thinking in process improvement. As it is well informed, it is a process. By adopting this methodology into the product development, it will flow as a process. So the ultimate understanding of design thinking is to make the customer feel the experience. By feeling the experience, they can give their viewpoint. By the viewpoint, the seller can have the opportunity to improve their own product development. Now we have come to the end of discussion on the title design thinking. I believe you would have understood something on what is design thinking and how the design thinking is getting practiced in the industry. Thank you.